What's going on, guys? My name's Rio Nixil, and this...
And it's your boy, Up Robino 87.
And today we're here to talk to you about the movie we just saw, a little bit ago, Beauty and the Beast.
And we do apologize that it took a little bit of a while. There was a big sick plague going on.
All entire town came out with some sort of sickness. It's spreading everywhere.
We're still recovering from it, actually. But we wanted to get it to you, get this review to you.
Gas mask or something.
We want to get this review to you as soon as possible. So let's get started. So
why don't you go ahead and lead us off with who's involved in the movie?
Alright, so I got my little notes here, so bear with me.
I'm still phone this time.
I'm still feeling. Yeah, you're right. It is. Well, I got my phone in my pocket. Don't get it twisted. But
it goes off. It better not go off.
Oh, I hope not either. But anyway, so the characters of this movie was Emma Watson. She played Belle. Dan Stevens. He played Beast, but he voiced Beast. I don't know if he played it and voiced it at the same time. I don't know. I'm gonna check it out. Luke Evans, he played Gaston. Josh Gad, he played LaFoy. He played LaFoy. He played the so-called gay friend that everyone keeps talking about. And those are the main characters.
Of course, there's a bunch of other characters, and all that stuff.
But those are the main characters that we thought were more important. Now, Sean, let me ask you a question. Going into this movie,
yes,
what were you expecting out of this movie?
I was expecting not too terribly much. My biggest thing, why I put it on my top 10, and why I wanted to see this movie, was to see how much it related and how close it went to the cartoon, the original Disney cartoon they had for it.
I was in the same boat. I remember watching Jungle Book, and they did a great job of really mixing with the cartoon and making it live action. So I really was like, okay, not a big Beauty and the Beast fan, but I really wanted to see how good they did this movie, because again, Lion King comes out in, I don't know, maybe a year or two. So
if that movie has the same effects they used in Jungle Book, then that'll be an amazing movie. I think.
So okay,
don't go overboard with CGI on that one.
Huh?
Don't go overboard with CGI.
Yeah, dude, I'll go overboard, because this movie right here this movie was really great. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of glad we didn't do it earlier, because there's a reason why. But anyway, so I'm gonna let people know what.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let people know.
I'm just giving you my undivided attention.
Wow, appreciate it, brother. I appreciate that. But I went ahead and give you my favorite scenes of the movie. Now, there was a scene in the movie that I felt was really great. Was how they gave how can I say, they gave Belle and Beast a little bit more of a backstory. Now, in the cartoon, they don't really do that, which I can understand why. But there's a scene in the movie where I think the first time where they talk about Beast. And they talk about how, they tell Belle how Beast, he never really acted like that in the beginning. When he was a kid, his mother died, and they show why his father, kind of, I wouldn't say forced him, but made him.
Hey, the prophecy. His phone went off.
I do apologize for that. It's okay. But anyway, but yeah, it shows him, his father, I wouldn't say forced him to do it, but kind of made him the man he is today.
When you grow up like that and you don't have not proper parents, but your parents properly training you and preparing you for life in the real world, you grow up spoiled. Which is pretty much what the Beast was. Or the Prince was at that point. He wasn't a Beast at the time. He was spoiled. He wanted only the best. He was lavish. He was going to balls and dances and all stuff. Just hosting them. He expected the best. He had gold everywhere.
And that was the thing. I like the beginning of the movie. He had that makeup on.
That was the style in France at the time. They had the massive makeup, the giant powdered wigs and all that. That was the style.
I wasn't feeling that. But
you went feeling now.
And then of course for Belle, it tells her backstory of what really happened, because she always actually followed, what happened to my mother? Why won't you tell me? And Beast gives her this thing to where you can go anywhere you want. It was a book.
I don't remember that being part of the original cartoon. That was something they added to it.
And that's what I liked about it. It's something different.
That was based off of an actual story, a novel or something, which I don't know that I was told the stuff they added to this movie was from that novel.
Right.
Like the whole, the book, not time traveling, but the warping book and all that.
It probably was.
I think it was.
Well, I don't think it was all that detailed into it, but I'm pretty sure, And one thing I didn't know was that Belle's mother died from a plague, which, speaking of shit, we got a plague now. This where we at.
That was happening at the time too.
Yeah,
I think it was the 1500s or something, or 1600s. France, Europe, with that whole plague was going through all that at the time.
Yeah, but what kind of plague was it? It was like a... I think
it's called the bubonic plague.
Oh, yeah, because they
Black Death.
Yeah.
That's what was Black Death. They had the little dots on her, and all the black dots was rotting her skin away.
Yeah, so that was a really good part of the movie. So those are my favorite scenes. How about you?
That was a real connecting point for the Beauty or Belle. I should call her by her actual name, not her title. She's a beauty, I guess. Cool. Anyway, my favorite part of the movie was... I didn't really have too many favorite parts of the movie. I just liked watching the live versions, recreations of all of the parts. Of all the parts they had in the movie. Like when the beginning of the cartoon, when she's going through the town, this provincial town. I can't remember the name of the song now, but she's walking through the town at the beginning of the movie, talking about how it's so boring. She hates it there. And she's a lot nicer terms than that, but she's still saying that. And it was not word for word, they added a little extra to it, but it was very close to the cartoon, and I really enjoyed that. I was actually finding myself singing along, well, not out loud. I was humming along as she was singing. It was embarrassing. I was next to a whole bunch of kids. Anyway.
And by the way, we were looking crazy. We were looking, because I really did not think there'd be kids.
We got there very late, right before the movie started. So it was sold out almost.
And it was on a Thursday night.
So we got there, and there were kids and families everywhere. We're two guys walking in by ourselves with no kids or anything. I was like, hey, you sit over there. I'm going to sit down there.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
We separated, and I was by a group of kids, and it was embarrassing.
Yes.
Just watching me hum.
Now, was there anything in the movie that you did not like, that you felt that was a little bit like,
I liked mostly everything in the movie, the stuff they added to it. The one thing I did not like was, and I mentioned this to the associate, theater attendants when they asked me about it and all that stuff, was the size of the beast. In the cartoon, you see him being like 8-9 feet tall. He towers over Belle and all that stuff. And this one, he's like maybe a little higher than I am.
Really?
And Beast goes.
I agree with you.
Belle's like short, we're like that big. And according to this, and Beast is like he towers over her slightly, like that big of a difference. But it's like
I agree. I agree with that.
Everything else, he's like 8, maybe 6.5 foot tall, which is still tall, but not like the 8 towering he was in the cartoon.
Well, I mean, they can only do so much with a live action.
True. Same goes for Gaston. Gaston was tiny compared to his cartoon alternative. I was expecting Johnny Bravo, like old style Arnold Schwarzenegger, bulging muscles come up, and we got this guy. But he played good Gaston. He was self-conceited and very, I don't know, irritating to me. But which is what Gaston's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a pretty boy, irritating guy, but he didn't have the physique for me.
There was a couple things here. That was it for you?
That was it for me. I really, really enjoyed this movie.
For me, it was some of the actors. Okay, now look, Belle, Emma Watson, who played Belle. Don't get me wrong, beautiful girl. She played Belle very well. She did. Oh, that rhymed.
That rhymed.
That rhymed. She played Belle very well.
Iris.
But I don't feel like she embodied Belle. When I was watching the movie, I felt like I was just watching her play Belle. She wasn't a no, actually, it may be, but I feel like if she was on a Broadway play, it would have been straight. But on the big screen,
as well.
Yeah, on a big screen, I feel like her voice didn't project as Belle. I feel like she just wasn't a strong Belle. Like, I feel like she was just playing her. I didn't feel like she was Belle.
I got that feeling quite a bit throughout the entire movie as well.
Yeah.
Not just Belle, but the entire movie.
Yeah.
When she was singing the song in the provincial town in the city.
It wasn't strong.
It felt like it was built as a set on a stage.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't. You can see the landscape behind it and all that stuff. It was real. It looked real anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe CG or green, but it looked real. But it felt like the way everything flowed, it was like on a soundstage or on a stage.
There you go. And same thing with Beast. There was a scene which we'll put on the screen. Hopefully we can find it. But there's a scene where Beast goes into to go see Belle to ask her for dinner for the first time. They're like telling her, yo, go ask for dinner. Mm-hmm, and there's a scene where he goes and asks Belle, and Belle goes no. And instead of him being a beast, because I didn't feel like he was a beast. Okay, he just said, there's a point where he said, well, then you can starve. I felt like he could have been more a little, because in the cartoon, he was a little bit, starve. Yeah. And this one, he just said starve, and then walked away.
Then go ahead and starve. If she doesn't eat with me, then she doesn't eat at all.
I'd starve before I ever ate with you.
Well, be my guest. Go ahead and starve. If she doesn't eat with me, then she doesn't eat at all. idiot.
I feel like he wasn't playing.
He said star, but his entire voice in the entire movie was gravelly.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It wasn't a beast. He played Beast, but he didn't embody Beast. He just and then all that extra singing.
Like I said, my one complaint was the Beast, not necessarily the Beast how he was acting, but his size overall.
I didn't like the acting of the Beast that much. I mean, I liked the acting, but it wasn't like again.
It wasn't part of what you were expecting.
It wasn't what I was expecting. I felt like that. Another thing I didn't like was the candle with the legs. Now I understand that.
Can't have him hopping it where you can, I guess.
Yeah, but I just kind of felt like I wasn't feeling that, and I wasn't feeling the whole feather one with. It was like a bird. Remember that little duster? She was a bird instead. What was that about? I didn't like that.
That was just the style of handbook.
That's true.
That's called creative.
Yeah, but, and that was
creative elements.
But that's a personal thing for me.
Okay,
I like it.
That's fair. That's fair.
I like it. I like it, but personally to me, I wasn't feeling that.
You wanted the old wooden handle broom from the cartoon, or feather duster.
But I mean, other than that, I mean. The movie was phenomenal. I mean, it was a great movie. I loved it. So, you want to go ahead and give your rating?
Beard rating?
Your beard rating, I would say?
I would say I'm stuck between, two very close numbers, 8.5 to 9. I'll probably go with a 9.
Really?
So I really enjoyed this movie. Like I said, I was singing along with it and all that.
Wow. For me,
I can't be giving so many high movies so high scores.
I mean, anyway. Well, I mean, we didn't get King Kong on that stuff. But anyway, speaking of that, remember I told y'all. But anyway,
imagine me flicking you off right now.
Anyway, but for me, I am kind of glad that we did not come straight back here to do the review because I was really going to give it a solid 8.
Solid 8.
I really was, but after riding back home and thinking about it. And having a couple of days. I know you hate this, but I'm giving it an 8.5.
It went up?
Yes, it went up.
Oh, okay.
It went up to 8.5 beards. Okay?
There he is with his 0.5 beards every time.
Yes. And I'm going to give it a solid 8. But I'm going to give it 8.5. And here's the reason why. I feel like, I said this on Twitter. I don't know if you saw my Twitter. I don't remember.
I did.
If you have I wish I had a daughter. If you have a daughter, this is a perfect time for you to bond with your daughter with this movie. It's a perfect time to take her out, show her a good time, show her how she should be treated, take her to the movies, and then either watch the movie either Friday or Saturday. Like if you watch the movie on Friday,
so let me ask you a single question.
And then on Saturday you can watch the cartoon version. In my opinion, I just thought it was great. I just think that's the perfect thing.
You want your daughter's boyfriend to kidnap her and with Stockholm?
No, I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying, I'm not saying look at the movie and be exactly like that. But I'm just saying,
how you want your daughter to act, not look beyond the skin and all that stuff. And
no, I'm not talking about just movie wise. I'm just talking about this is a perfect time to bond.
Your daughter herself.
I'm not the message of.
I thought you were talking the message.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the message of the movie.
My bad.
I'm talking about just. This is a perfect time to take your daughter, and then next week take your whole family. I'm pretty sure the mother wants to see it.
Your wife.
Well, wife, whether I don't have a wife, but I'm just saying, I just feel like this is a perfect time to really take your daughter, enjoy it, and then of course take your whole family next week. And it was just a great movie. It was phenomenal.
I'll take your word on that one.
So
take your word, but take your advice on that one.
Yeah.
All right, we got to.
And anyway, is there anything else you want to say?
That's about it for me. Thank you all for watching this episode.
Also, hit that like button, comment, let us know. We also our next review will be the movie I've been waiting for. My number, I think it was 3. I think it was 3.
Yes, your number 3. You're 3.
My number 3 which is Power Rangers. Yeah, it was number 3. No, it was number 2.
Yeah, your number
2. It was number 2.
Your number 3 was my version of Kong.
Yeah.
Anyway, number 2 is one he's very excited to see his Power Rangers.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. Now, I also want to have a little small announcement. I will be having my own channel real soon. This guy right here told me that I should start. Yes, let's. Matter of fact, have a little applause, please. Thank you.
Editor.
Thank you.
Applause.
Please. Yes. Okay. Have a little applause. But yes, I will be starting my own channel. I'm not really gonna be on it as hard because we're still trying to set up his channel and get his channel going. But I will be doing maybe some top 5s on the weekends, and put them out like on a Friday or Saturday.
We're still working on a schedule for his postings.
Yeah.
But go ahead and we'll put his channel description, his channel link in the description down below.
Yeah.
So go and click on that and like it if you like, and hopefully here very soon he'll be having content on there soon.
Yes, I'm gonna try to have enough content. Have enough content on there. But I'm very excited about that. Also check out my boy Reed Nixon's other stuff. He does. Go ahead and let him know what else you do.
I do pretty much Let's Plays games. I'm trying to do things like that. I do group couch games with a couple of friends I have around here. I'm trying to get him involved, which he hasn't been yet.
Well, I've been focusing on other things right now.
Movie reviews. Thinking of doing some skits. I'm talking with some people, so look forward to that here hopefully soon. Yeah. Right. Just small little acting type thing. So hopefully, that's not off the ground yet. We're still in discussion about that. So hopefully soon. But this is running a little long, so
yeah, man. So anyway, man, thank you so much again. Hit that like and comment button, man, and we'll see you in the next video that we do, man.
All right.
I'll catch you later, man. Peace out.
Bye.